Let's meet the visiting teams, the New Orleans Pelicans. At small forward, Herbert Jones. At point guard, DeJounte Murray. At center, Joel Embiid. At the other guard position, Trey Murphy. At the other forward position, Zion Williamson. The head coach of the visiting team is James Borrego. Let's bring out the starter for your Dallas Mavericks. At the small forward position, at 6'6", number 25, PJ Washington. At the shooting guard position, standing 6'5", number 31, Klay Thompson. The man in the middle. 7'0", number 2, Derek. The other guard, 6 feet 1 inch, number 11, Kyrie. Forward position, 6 feet 10 inches, number 3, Anthony Davis.
Welcome to 2K Sports, everyone. We have some exciting NBA action coming up. This is Brian Anderson, Stan Van Gundy, and Grant Hill here with me. And in a few moments, we'll hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce. Here's a look at some stats for Derek Lively.
And over the last 5 games, his field goal percentage has increased. And you can make a case his confidence as well because of this.
All right, let's take a look at New Orleans' starting lineup. Jones at small forward with Zion holding down the floor. Trey Murphy out there with Murray. And it's Embiid in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for Dallas, Washington out there with Anthony Davis. Then it's Klay Thompson. Then there's Derek Lively. And it's Irving in at the 1. Stan, on the tail end of a back-to-back, tired legs can be a factor.
Yet fatigue as part of a long NBA season. And to me, it's the veteran guys who know how to be successful even when they're not at 100% that do the best in these situations.
Outside Jones. Pass to Williamson. And he banks in the layup.
Excellent work inside from Williamson. This is why he's so aggressive down there.
Outside Davis. Back to Irving. Beyond the arc. It's hauled in by New Orleans. This game against Dallas here, it's their first meeting of the season. And out of bounds, Dallas will have it. Let's send it to Allie LaForce, who caught up with head coach Jason Kidd. Allie?
And we got right to it. The question of how do you stop Zion? From what Coach told me, it's all about being physical. He said, we're not going to let him run us over in the lanes or just stomp us inside. We're going to fight back hard. So it sounds like Coach is expecting high effort physically from his team.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks.
And the handles Kyrie has are out of this world. He uses them so well in screen and roll action.
Murray scanning the floor. Six on the shot clock. Here's Williamson. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
First personal foul.
Well, getting in Zion's way is really a recipe for contact. You know he won't hold back.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. That's good from Williamson.
Yeah, you have to really appreciate Williamson's fire and tenacity on the court. Players like him get everyone to increase their intensity.
And he makes the first, but misses the second.
Well, he's got to be disappointed that he wasn't able to take the lead, but at least he evened things up.
Thompson passes to Davis. Now here's Washington. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. Dallas shooting their first free throws of this game.
At the line for 2, Washington.
Shooting 2.
And that one falls for Washington. And so Washington nails both of them. And so Murray will bring it up for New Orleans. Their last game, a win against the Clippers, looking to carry it into this one.
Sometimes it's difficult to get good looks on the road, but they ran the offense brilliantly.
Yeah, they had a good game plan, executed it well, and they didn't let the crowd affect them.
Now here's Irving. He picked up 21 points in their last win against Phoenix.
Yeah, and the effort on the boards last game gave them that many more chances.
It's good on the putback.
And you really can't sleep on Davis's length, especially on the offensive glass.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Here's Williamson. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Embiid lively grabs a miss.
And maybe they're a little too excited today. They need to settle down. They've opened up 1 for 4.
Thompson, no good.
That's a defender doing just enough to cause a miss on the layup.
Here's Williamson. And Davis with the block.
Yeah, slow start for them offensively, 1 for 5. They need to be more patient and find a better look.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Zion Williamson. That's foul number 2 for him. New Orleans on D. 4-point game. Irving up top, defended by Murray. Just 5 on the clock. And the shot's good by Irving.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
New Orleans calls timeout.
All right, fans, it's dance time. Get ready to dance like everyone's watching. Okay, keep it going. All right, let's see those dance moves.
talk about efficiency. These are the guys that come to mind. Here are the league's best shooters so far. The fourth spot held by Daniel Gafford and, of course, Derek Lively.
The shooting has been phenomenal from both of these guys this season. Just look at the percentages they're maintaining.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Murray against Irving. From the line, it's stolen by Lively. And they're running. Here's Thompson. It's tipped.
Great timing there from Murphy. Anticipated the block and was able to get the rejection.
Outside Murray. Shot clock at 6. Embiid inside, covered by Lively. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Yeah, I love the use of the shot fake by Embiid. Smart basketball there.
New Orleans shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. And the first one at the line is good.
Molding himself into one of the most dominant centers in the league, Embiid has really come into his own.
Good on both.
Making shots at the line. You need a good routine, and he certainly has one.
Thompson outside. Back to Irving. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. That's on Joel Embiid.
Yeah, so crafty at drawing fouls. Kyrie really enjoys going at the defense and daring them to get aggressive.
Shooting 2.
And he drops the first. Grant, we all know how good Kyrie Irving is, but he's especially lethal in the fourth quarter.
And his clutch moments go far beyond his series winner in the 2016 finals. He thrives in high-pressure moments and has done so his whole career.
Both free throws good from Irving.
And he's basically automatic from here, and that's not an accident. No doubt, Kyrie still puts in work at the line.
Irving against Murray. Jones with a screen on Thompson. And again, no good by New Orleans.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Pass to Washington. Blocked! And it's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here. And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
And so it's Dallas with it. 6 to shoot. Puts up a 3.
Look at Jones and how he gets after it on defense. Coaches love that kind of hustle.
It's stolen by Lively. And a fast break now. The Mavericks on the run. Washington with the ball. Checked by Murray. And Washington with the basket on the assist by Lively.
When you get a chance to run the floor like that, you have to capitalize. Great hustle on that play.
Murray with it. 13 points in the win against the Clippers in Los Angeles.
Yeah, but it wasn't just the scoring. He had a bunch of assists, too, affecting the offense in so many ways.
Now here's Washington. They're leading by 8. Here's Lively. And it's blocked by Embiid.
Yeah, imposing his will. Embiid sending a message with that rejection.
Embiid, a screen on Irving. Murray from outside. And again, New Orleans no good. Here are the Mavericks now with the ball. They're on a 13-3 run. Washington outside. Pass to Lively. Here's Davis. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Williamson passes to Murray. Lets it go from deep. Sinks the tray.
This speaks to how confident Murphy is. Excellent at recognizing when to take these shots.
Thompson left side. Davis with room to shoot. That one a tad offline, but it drops in for him. Davis has got his second bucket on the night.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
Pelicans trail by 7. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, Anthony Davis is letting it fly. He said, the way that teams are playing me, I've been getting back to the mid-range. It's an easier shot instead of fighting the double team, so that's all it is, continuing to trust it and shoot it. Brian, we've seen that jumper be a real weapon for him.
Yeah, that's a good call, Allie. Thanks. Checked in for Washington. And the foul on Anthony Davis. That's his first foul.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
And we have to take another look at that block.
Yeah, what a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
Outside Murray. To the wing on the left. Nails it from beyond the arc. He's got 6.
Well, Murphy essentially lives on the arc. His job is to provide his team with consistent outside shooting.
Now here's Irving. 7 points in the game. Clock at 6. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for Dallas?
Well, their defense has been really impressive, especially the number of blocks they've managed to get. It's not easy to keep denying guys at the rim.
Yeah, on top of that, they've been resourceful defensively, generating scoring opportunities by forcing turnovers.
And that one misses. And so it's Williamson who brings up the ball for the New Orleans Pelicans. They trail by 6. All right, let's quickly check in with Shams Charania. We're just hearing he has some news, action going on in the Eastern Conference, Shams.
Thank you, B.A. The story today from Boston Nation as the Celtics already have been altering the roster. They've made a blockbuster move. Bringing in a guy like Giannis can change everything for you. You can run the offense through him, foul line down. He's one of the best finishers we've ever seen. Then, of course, there's the defense and rebounding, also elite. Add in the leadership he provides. This deal is a no-brainer.
All right, Shams, thank you. Much appreciated.
He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in.
Dallas leading by 4. Here's Christie. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Pass to Irving. On the wing, Davis. Thompson against Murray. Here's Irving. Can't get it to go. He's made 3. He's missed 3 so far. Murray finds Williamson. Driving in. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That's on Derek Lively.
Good luck guarding Zion when he's attacking. He is a force.
And he'll take his 3rd and 4th free throws of the night. That free throw no good.
Yeah, the physical abilities of Zion are truly next level. His build, his strength, I mean, it makes him difficult to defend and totally unique.
And he's good on the 2nd. The Mavericks lead by 3. And we've got a timeout from Jason Kidd. He wants to review the game plan. Their last game, a win against the Suns. Looking to carry it into this one.
Yeah, they connected from outside all game. And the defense had absolutely no answer for it.
Well, they shot it well because of how selfless they were. You need that kind of chemistry and cohesion on the road.
Making a switch here. Hardy's checked in. And now we get a second to view the top scoring teams in the league. In 3rd, Dallas.
They've been having a great season on the offensive end of the floor. It never takes this team long to put big points up on the board.
Davis, the pass to Hardy. On the wing, Davis, covered by Williamson. Davis misses.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Down low. Murray passes to Williamson. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got 3 assists now in this one. The Mavericks leading. Here's Christie. No points so far. There's a screen. The 3, Hardy. That shot, no good. New Orleans has gone just 2 for 6 from the arc here in the first. Pass to Williamson. 6 on the shot clock. Outside Reddish. He tries for 3. Mavericks with a rebound.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
Davis drawing the double team. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
It'll be a jump ball.
Gafford passes to Hardy. Now here's Davis. Just 5 to shoot. To stop the drought. And the layup is good. Davis has got 6.
And credit his teammates for feeding him all quarter.
A minute 31 left to play in the first quarter. Right side Murray. He shoots. Gafford grabs the miss.
Yeah, you expect him to make those. Good look. Just couldn't find the mark.
Here's Marshall. Nice D from Reddish. Pelicans trail by 3. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Outside Murray. There's the triple. And it's good. First made shot in 4 attempts.
Well, you know, one thing that makes Murray a great player, he can score with or without the ball.
Here's Marshall. He picked up 15 in their last win against Phoenix.
Yeah, and how about his work on the defensive side, swatting away several shot attempts.
Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Murray. Again, the miss by Murray. Murray's gone just 1 of 5 from the floor. Marshall off target at the rim.
Well, the defense was right where they needed to be to stop the layup. Great awareness and effort.
Williamson for 3. No good on the buzzer beater. Kyrie Irving has been on display for the Dallas Mavericks, hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Mavericks?
Defensively, their gambles are paying off, jumping passing lanes and pressuring ball handlers.
Yeah, turning defense into offense, getting out in the open floor. This is exactly what they wanted.
And, Coach, it seems there's a move to cut out some of the cheap fouls in the game. This notion of, if you wouldn't call it on the playground, why do you call it in a game? You like to see where it's going?
Yeah, look, there's some times where I think we'd get a better game if the players do what they did in pickup games, Brian, and just called their own fouls. A lot of these cheap fouls would cease to exist. I think there's just got to be a better recognition from referees on what really impacts a play and what doesn't.
So for the Pelicans right now, we've got Herb Jones, and it's Embiid in at the 5. Pass to Messi. Here's Embiid. He's guarded by Gafford. Embiid inside, working on Gafford. Here's Hawkins. Shot from the top of the key. Gafford grabs the miss. Here's the break. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Incredible. I mean, high energy in transition. Just beating the defense up the floor.
Yeah, the commitment to run is paying great dividends on the break.
Here's Jones. After the basket by Dallas. From deep, Reeves. Christie with a rebound. The Mavericks lead by 5. Here's Hardy. He's off on the layup. New Orleans has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Here's Hawkins. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. For Dallas, they've got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Washington outside. Here's Hardy. He had 10 points in the win against Phoenix.
Yeah, and you see this with a lot of great scores. When they're putting up big nights, a lot of times it's because they're making a lot of free throws.
Now here's Reeves. On the wing, Jones. Yet to see a basket. Here's Embiid. And no good, trying to use the glass.
Most nights this shot would have been his, but the defender gave him just enough trouble.
Pass to Marshall. From outside the arc. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Reeves, the pass to Hawkins. Embiid, a screen on Washington. Inside. The fadeaway. Boy, clanks that one off the back iron and it falls.
If you're the D, you live with this. Embiid sometimes makes hard shots no matter what you do.
Washington a screen. Christie passes to Washington. Here's Hardy. Washington a screen on Reeves. This shot by Hardy no good.
Just hasn't found much consistency from the floor, but his teammates have picked up the slack.
Pass to Messi. Rebounded by Marshall. The Mavericks lead by 4. He takes it in, and the foul on the shot. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
First personal foul.
And a chance now to look at the schedule for the New Orleans Pelicans. On Monday, they'll go up against Stephen Curry and the Golden State Warriors. Then on Wednesday, they'll take on Kyrie Irving and the Dallas Mavericks.
And that game against Memphis, they'll need to be pretty much perfect for that one. Anything less than that means they're in for a tough evening.
He's off on the first. Martin, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Williamson's checked in for New Orleans. And the second free throw is good. Pelicans trail by 5. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Nice D from Gafford. Dallas has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter in the second so far. Martin, the pass to Gafford. Here's Hardy. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
Can you believe that's their first turnover? Good ball security has really helped them build this lead.
So for Dallas, Lively, he's checked in for Gafford, and Kyrie Irving is subbed in for Hardy. New Orleans has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Reeves, the pass to Williamson. And here's Jones. Pass to Reeves. Outside Jones. Now here's Reeves. Shot clock at 6. Here's Williamson. That's in. Coming off an assist from Jones. Williamson's got 10 points.
Yeah, you could see Zion's internal clock go off there.
Martin a screen. Irving looking around. Takes a 3. Knocks down the triple. He's got 12.
And I'll tell you what, slowing down Irving is a team effort. And to this point, they're failing to slow his roll.
Reeves, the pass to Embiid. Outside Jones. 3-pointer. The Mavericks pull it in. Following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Raptors at Scotiabank Arena in Toronto. That'll be the first leg of just a 2-game trip for them. Marshall inside. He's covered by Reeves. And Stan, you got into coaching right after college. When did you know you wanted to be a coach?
Brian, that's easy. As soon as I figured out that I didn't have much of a future as a player, I knew I wanted to stay involved in the game. I wanted to coach.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And he makes both free throws. And it's the Pelicans with the ball. 8-point game. Williamson with it. Marshall's there.
Christie. First personal foul. First team foul.
On the wing, Jones. Screen by Embiid. Jacks up a 3. And Jones good for 3. Jones has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Now here's Irving. He's got 12. The floater. Count that one. He's now 5 for 8.
Such soft touch on that floater. Irving has a deep bag that he empties every night.
Pelicans trail by 7. Outside Reeves. Pass to Embiid. Here's Hawkins. Outside Reeves. 5 on the clock. Screen by Embiid. Launches a 3. Christie with a rebound. Christie's got his 4th rebound in this one. And here is Irving. The 3. Lively. And a slam dunk by Lively.
What you admire most about Kyrie is his creativity. He sees the floor so well and sets up his teammates effortlessly.
New Orleans calls timeout. Davis, he's checked in for Dallas. Klay Thompson comes in for Christie. And now let's turn to the 2K leaderboard for a look at the squads that have the most points in transition over the past 10 games. The Pelicans 4th.
Over the last few weeks, they've been high-flying, getting up and down the court with conviction.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Well, in today's high-scoring NBA, every position has to be a threat. All-star Donovan Mitchell said, "We're getting away from the point guards who are just floor generals. It's passing and scoring that you're starting to see, and your level of scoring allows you to be a better playmaker. Teams have to respect that."
No doubt, Allie. Thank you. And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
Yeah, I love that they maintain the defensive energy even when they're behind.
Washington's checked in for Dallas. New Orleans on D. They trail by 9. Pass to Lively. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Pelicans.
New Orleans ball.
And it's Murray with the ball for the New Orleans Pelicans. Williamson outside. Murray with it. Now Williamson. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Well, Stan, every franchise has their guy. What kind of things do you want your franchise player to exhibit?
Well, Brian, here's what people have to understand. The culture of your team is determined by your best player. If you want a hardworking, unselfish, competitive team, that best player, that franchise guy, has to embody those things.
Williamson hits them both. The Mavericks lead by 7. Outside Irving. Pass to Thompson. From deep three-point land. Can't hit that one.
And his shot just hasn't been there in this one. Luckily, his team has been able to make up the difference.
And that one's good. Williamson.
Yeah, that's Zion's bread and butter. Absorbing and dishing out contact inside.
The Mavericks have gone 6 of 11 here in the second quarter. Irving, screen on Reddish. The three from Washington. It's hauled in by New Orleans. Williamson's got 7 rebounds in the game. To the middle. It's stolen by Lively. Thompson outside. Irving, the pass to Washington. Back to Irving. The 3 ball. They get it back. From the arc. Pelicans cleared away.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
And Murphy has become a more well-rounded offensive player, and that includes his ability to draw fouls.
It's his first trip to the line.
Murphy, 2 shots.
The first free throw is good.
Well, he doesn't get to the line all that often, but Murphy is nails at the strike.
And so he hits both.
They found their rhythm at the free throw line this quarter, trying hard to make up ground.
Now Washington. His offense has been solid, scoring around 11.5 points a game. Williamson with it. Irving picks him up. Irving against Williamson. Up ahead, Zion takes it to the rim. The Mavericks leading. And here's Davis. He had 25 points in the win against the Suns in Phoenix.
And let's not ignore his impact at the other end. 4 blocks on the night. That's what you call sending a message defensively.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw.
Defensive foul. Ryan Kalkbrenner. That's his first personal. 3rd team foul.
Line the lane.
At the line for Dallas. Lively. Shooting 1.
The free throw drops for Lively. Pelicans trail by 4. Pass to Williamson. Murray with it. Williamson with it. Check by Davis. Lets a floater go. Williamson misses. The Mavericks have gotten 7 of 15 shots here in the second quarter. High post Davis. A tough finish inside from Davis.
And I'll tell you what, if you're going to mix it up with Davis, you better be on your game. He's so powerful inside.
And here are the Pelicans now. There's 1:47 left in the first half of this one. Back to Murray. Williamson, right side. 6 to shoot. Shoots over Davis. Williamson, no good. The Mavericks lead by 6. Washington outside. Now here's Lively, guarded closely. Off target with a jump hook.
Yeah, that's a missed opportunity. Great look. just couldn't finish.
Pass to Williamson. Here's Murray. Drives to the hoop. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Second personal foul.
It goes on Kyrie Irving.
What a take there by Murray. He's not afraid of getting hit on his way to the rim.
These are his first free throws of the game. And he makes the first.
They've been impeccable from the line here in the second period, doing what they can to try to build some momentum.
And Murray drops them both.
Well, it seems like every season, DeJounte Murray is out to make it his best year. That competitiveness is something you really appreciate.
Now here's Thompson. A 20-point game for him in the win against the Suns in Phoenix.
And the number of points he got at the foul line shows how tough he was to defend. I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
It's his first trip to the line.
Anthony Davis taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
He misses the free throw.
Quite simply, AD is one of the most impactful players in the league. Can take over a game on both ends.
He hits the second from the line. There's 38 seconds left in the first half of this game. Pass to Messi. Back to Murray. From deep. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Lively's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Murray against Irving. 12 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Davis. Blocked. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. The Mavericks on top. They're up by 5. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
I'm here with PJ Washington. PJ, what will be the key for you guys defensively in the second half?
Not letting them get easy routes to the basket and contesting their shots, rebounding, and not letting them get second chance points.
Comes back to the fundamentals, guys.
All right, Allie, thanks for that. We will see everyone right back after this break. Ready for the second half.
Direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Okay, they're thinking about the shot. Nice. Oh, nice try. It's all good. Let's hear it for our contestants.
With Zach LaVine out of the equation, they lose a lot. Not just on the scoreboard, but their overall athleticism diminishes.
And looking back on that first half, it certainly hasn't gone as planned for the New Orleans Pelicans.
Even teams that have great shooters have to be selective. They're hucking it up from beyond the arc, hoping for the best. And it reminds me of my free throws, mostly bricks.
It's like they went to the O'Neal three-point shooting academy.
Very funny.
And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us. We send you back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. It has been a clinic out there by Zion Williamson.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
And here's New Orleans now. It's a 5-point game. They've got Derek Lively. Washington out there with Anthony Davis. Then it's Kyrie Irving, and it's Thompson in a 2-guard. That's Jason Kidd's 5 as we get into the second half. Oh, the teardrop falls in. Murray's got 7 points.
Well, guys with Murray's touch can kill you softly. They don't have to bang it in.
Here's Irving. Thompson outside. To the inside. And stolen by Murray. In transition, here they come. And Williamson throws it down.
Well, this is how special Williamson can be. And when he's hot like this, just keep getting him the ball.
Outside Irving. Pass to Thompson. For 3. Oh, Thompson buries the tray.
With perfect mechanics, too. Klay Thompson's jumper is a work of art, an all-time shooter.
Over to the wing. Fades away. Lively grabs a miss. Lively's got rebound number 8 now. Outside Davis. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Murray. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. And they're able to recover. Good.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
And so it's Murray who brings up the ball for the Pelicans. They trail by 6. Looking ahead, they've got the Warriors coming to town for their next game. That game marks the start of a 4-game homestand for the club. Let's go with a 3. Fires in the triple. He's got 11.
Good, solid start to the half, hitting 3 out of 4.
Irving with it. He's got 14. Washington outside. And there's the screen. Over Jones. And it's Washington missing. Pelicans trail by 3. Outside Murray. Jones sets a screen for the tie. That one is off.
Yeah, he's really scrambling to keep them in this game. Gotta respect that hustle.
Irving against Murray. And the whistle on the shot. Got some contact there. Misses the shot, but he'll shoot 2.
And with all the insane shots Kyrie can hit, he might be the last guy in the league you want to D up.
He's got free throw attempts 4 and 5 here. That free throw good from Irving. Both good from the line that time. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Embiid a screen on Thompson with the drive. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
First team. No debate there. He got hammered.
And this will be a second trip to the free throw line.
Shoot 2.
First one falls. And good on the second, so he makes them both. And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play. And we've got a timeout from Jason Kidd. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page.
Get ready, everyone. You see yourself on the screen. You show us your best moves. Let's go. Wow, look at those moves. All right, let's go. You gotta dance like everyone's watching.
We are now into November, so let's check in on the standings in the Western Conference. You look at Dallas, they're slotted in at 9th in the conference, but it's still early in the year. And checking out New Orleans, they're just one rung below them.
You know, for New Orleans, they had some lofty goals to start the year, but they may not have the roster to hang with the league's elite teams.
Yeah, they wanted to accomplish more this season, but things haven't quite worked out. Some bad breaks along the way.
Shot's good by Thompson.
Not too many players have ever had the feel for the three-point shot like Clay. He was born to shoot the deep ball.
Williamson outside. On the wing, Jones. No one near him. Drained it for 2 points. 15 points in the game.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Now here's Thompson. He's got 6. Outside Irving. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call. And let's pause for a moment to recognize the teams with the best three-point shooting. 5th, New Orleans.
Instead of just bombing away, they work hard to create good looks from beyond the arc.
Pelicans trail by 4. Here's Murray. He's got 7. Williamson looking around. Got a piece of it. Washington against Jones. Washington passes to Thompson. Irving for 3. The rebound by Embiid. Embiid's got 6 rebounds in the game. Pass to Williamson. And he can't get that one. Davis with the defensive effort.
So far this quarter, he's been out of sync and might be pressing right now.
Now here's Irving. 16 points for him. Three-pointer. Jones grabs the board.
Well, he hit a couple of threes in the first half, but none since then.
Here's Williamson. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Second team foul.
That's on Derek Lively.
Forcing his way to the free throw line. Zion is so tough to handle. So strong and athletic.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Williamson. It's both from the stripe.
And we've seen some good free throw shooting in the second half.
Dallas has gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. On the wing, Davis. Washington outside. From outside, off the mark.
Yeah, and they hold the lead in spite of his cold shooting night. He has not been able to get it going.
Murray finds Williamson. Now Murray. Outside Jones. Back to Embiid. 5 to shoot. New Orleans needs to hurry. Late clock. And again, New Orleans no good. The Mavericks have gone cold here in this third quarter. Just 3 of 9. Washington passes to Lively, and he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Man, good whistle there.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Dallas.
Well, they've been hitting threes at a high clip, and the defense hasn't done enough to challenge them at the line. They need to close out and run them off the three.
Yeah, another thing, this offense came in aggressive, driving into the lane, forcing the defense to try to adjust. So far, the defense hasn't had enough of an answer.
The free throw drops for Lively. And Lively drops them both.
If they keep hitting free throws at this clip, it'll help them seal the deal.
And so Murray will bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. 4-point game. Lively against Embiid. Williamson outside. And it's blocked by Davis.
That's what happens when you challenge Davis. He can be so disruptive as a defender.
New Orleans calls timeout. Christie comes in for Klay Thompson, and it's Hardy in for Kyrie Irving. Hawkins is checked in for New Orleans. Reeves comes in for DeJounte Murray. Here's Jones, right now averaging 5.5 a game. And the three-pointer goes.
And Jones has made huge strides as a three-point shooter since his rookie season. He's now a serious threat from out there.
Now Davis. Here's Christie. Again, the miss by Dallas. The Pelicans trail. Williamson up top. Shoots over Lively. Williamson misses.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
Well, the offense has to look for ways to get him easier shots, better selections. You have to be set up for success.
Now here's Davis. 9 points in the game. And here's Williamson. Pass to Reeves. Here's Hawkins. And here's Embiid.
And the moment Embiid gets the ball anywhere near the hoop, it's over. Too strong to stop without fouling.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And it's tied up with that one. And the Mavericks with some changes. Gafford, he's checked in for Lively. And it's Marshall in for Washington. And the Pelicans also making a change. Reddish is checked in. He does not get the second one.
Could have taken the lead there, but instead they're going to have to settle for the tie.
Reeves. Third personal foul. Third team foul.
And this will be his third and fourth free throws of the game here.
Najee Marshall.
First one falls for him. He makes one or two that time.
Well, not a perfect trip to the line, but he gets the one he needed to put them in the driver's seat.
From deep, Reeves. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Christie's got 5 rebounds in the game. Pass to Hardy. Fires for 3. Drills it from deep. Hardy's got 10 points in the game.
Well, when you give him room like that, just expect it to go in.
Williamson outside. Reeves with a screen on Davis. Here's Williamson. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. Boy, he's been getting to the line. He's made 6 of 8.
Zion Williamson. One shot.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Here's Hardy. He's got 10. Pass to Christie. High post Davis. Right wing. Here's Marshall. Lets it fly. It's good from the top of the key. He's got 5.
Terrific ball movement leading to the basket. You love to see it.
Outside Reeves. Here's Hawkins. He's averaging about 6 points per game. Plenty of daylight on that shot. Hawkins has got his second bucket on the night. Here's Hardy. Pass to Christie. The 3. It's hauled in by Reddish. The Pelicans have gotten 7 of 15 shots to hit in the second half. And there's a 3-second violation. And let's have a look at the teams who have collected the most blocks this season. Second, Dallas.
They're quick to help each other, and they have some tremendous athletes with a nose for the ball.
Meeson. Trey Murphy.
The Mavericks leading. And so Jason Kidd calls for the timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
Yeah, hoping to tap into something that'll get them clicking.
Yeah, they just have to be more patient. Less forcing and more passing.
You know what's happening, everyone? Here comes your Geektown Crew!
Hardy, 10 points for him. Outside Davis, 6 on the shot clock. Gafford passes to Christie, uses the glass to finish the layup. Christie's got his second basket of the game.
Nice offense here. Close in. Great bet to go.
Embiid against Gafford. Gafford with the block. Stolen. To the paint. Mavericks with the rebound. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Pass to Davis.
2 minutes remaining in the ball.
Here's Marshall. Out to the right wing. Here's Christie. Hits the trifecta. Now it's a 6-point Dallas lead.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
Outside Reeves. Screen by Embiid. The shot by Reeves, no good.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
Davis misses. Pelicans trail by 6. Here's Reddish. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
15 foul. Reddish, 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one. Martin, he's checked in for Davis. And so he makes both from the line. Dallas leading by 4. Here's Christie. He has 7. Here's Martin. Offline with a 3. New Orleans has gone 2 of 6 from downtown here in the second half. Outside Reeves. There's 47 seconds left in the third quarter here. Count it from distance. 18 points for him.
And he's such a unique talent at both ends. Embiid with the vision that time.
Here's Hardy. He's got 10. Pass to Christie. Gafford with the ball. And here's Martin. Reddish covering. 4 on the clock. Here's Marshall. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Marshall's got 8 points.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Here's Embiid. And he sinks the 11-footer. With 1 on the clock. That one no good. And we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got going. Dallas on top, up 2. After a quick break, we're coming right back with the start of the fourth quarter. All right, let's listen in. Head coach Jason Kidd is mic'd up.
Defensively, keep talking, right? Keep helping each other. We get the rebound, don't get in early pick and roll.
And Jason Kidd telling them what it's going to take. All 5 guys communicating out there.
Well, in calling for the early pick and rolls, you can really get some clean looks that way before the defense ever gets set.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. On the court for the Pelicans, getting the fourth quarter going. We've got Zion Williamson, and it's Reeves in at the point. Christie's shot is off. The Pelicans trail. Over to the left wing. Here's Boston. high arcing shot, and so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Second personal foul. First team foul. Boston, 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That one misses. And Dallas making a change here. Prosper's checked in. And he sinks the second. Here's Christie. Gafford with a screen on Reeves.
New Orleans foul. Zion Williamson. Third personal foul. First team foul. At the line for 2. Christie.
First free throw is good.
They're doing great work at the free throw line this half. That bodes well for their chances to close out this game.
And Dallas making a change here. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Pelicans trail by 3. Outside Reeves. We played just over a minute here in the fourth.
Najee Marshall. Third personal foul. Second team foul.
Outside Reeves. Shot clock at 6. To tie it up. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Gafford's got 5 rebounds in the game. Marshall passes to Christie. Back to Marshall. Gafford with a screen on Reeves. He's covered by Reeves. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Marshall. And a miss there on the triple.
Trying to close out. You got to know who's hot and who's not.
Here's Williamson. And out of bounds. Dallas will have it. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Here's Marshall. Down low. Here's Gafford. And the dunk by Gafford.
For a center, he's maybe undersized, but his ability to get in the air to make a play balances that out.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
They set a pick. Here's Boston. Nails the wide open jumper. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Here's Christie.
When they get chances at the line, they make you pay. I mean, their free throws have helped maintain this lead.
Second team foul. Now at the line for your Mavericks. Christie, 2 shots.
The first one falls. He's perfect from the line this time.
They're cashing in on their chances at the line this half. That's helping them big time.
Pass to Boston. Williamson left side. Here's Boston. Out to the right wing. Clock at 6. That shot missing.
Yeah, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Martin, the pass to Gafford. Gafford with a screen on Reeves. Pass to Gafford. Here's Christie. Over Reeves. Again, the miss by Dallas.
When the defense is playing off you like that, you want to be able to convert, but that time he just couldn't get it done.
And he's gone for the lob. Oh, Zion up high to finish the lob.
Look out below. Zion came flying in to finish that alley-oop.
We played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. And we've got a timeout from Jason Kidd, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged.
Here comes the teacher. Come on, boy. I can't hear you. The loudest section gets a free t-shirt. Let him hear you. It's time for t-shirt. Here we go. Time for some t-shirt.
Irving's checked in for Dallas. Hawkins is checked in for the Pelicans. DeJounte Murray comes in for Reeves. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey guys, I was able to catch the message that Jason Kidd was giving to his team. Coach wasn't very animated in this tight game, but asked this of his team: how bad do you want it? Right now, this is all about who wants it more. So go out there and take it, guys.
Thanks for that, Allie. Christie passes to Marshall. And here's Gafford. Martin finds Gafford. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Christie. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
He continues to let it fly, but the makes have been few and far between.
Murray from outside. Rebounded by Marshall. Marshall's got 4 rebounds in the game. Martin outside. Outside Irving. From behind the arc. It's hauled in by New Orleans.
Yeah, you wonder what is he thinking right now. He's not shooting the ball well, and shots like that only hurt his team more.
The Mavericks lead by 3. To the middle. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
I mean, that was just terrific work to stay in control and finish.
So for Dallas, Lively, he's checked in for Marshall. Davis comes in for Martin. And it's Thompson in for Christie.
Third team foul. At the line for Dallas, Daniel Gafford, shooting 1.
And the free throw, no good. Pelicans trail by 5. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Here's Boston. Lively grabs the miss. Lively's got rebound number 11. Irving, the pass to Thompson. Goes back up. And it's Hawkins with a rebound. The Pelicans have got 2 of 8 shots to drop in the final quarter.
Yeah, not a super physical player, but Hawkins knocks him down when he gets to the stripe.
Hawkins, 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Washington's checked in for Lively. And the Pelicans also making a change. Embiid, he's checked in for Zion Williamson. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. And so it's Irving who brings up the ball for the Mavericks. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth. Here's Davis. Davis showing some toughness there.
Yeah, between his length and touch, Davis is the perfect interior player.
Pelicans trail by 5. Pass to Hawkins. Now Embiid. He's guarded by Gafford. The jump hook. And again, New Orleans no good. Dallas has got nothing to fall from outside the arc here in the fourth. 0 for 4. Thompson outside. Up top, Davis. Now here's Irving. Fires the 3. Drains the triple. And now an 8-point Dallas lead.
Well, that's now his 3rd triple of the game. First here in this second half.
Pass to Embiid. Over Gafford. It's Embiid going to work inside.
I mean, it's almost like the higher degree of difficulty on the shot, the more focused Embiid will be. Of course, as an opponent, it can be so frustrating to face a player who can score against your toughest defense. And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Yes! And the foul! It goes on Kyrie Irving.
Hawkins finessing his way to finding a window in close.
The Mavericks making a switch here. Lively's checked in.
1 shot.
And that one misses. The Mavericks lead by 4. Here's Irving. Tipped. And they'll keep possession. Davis. That's good. Now here's Murray. To the left side wing. Boston. Pass to Embiid. Shoots over Lively. And again, New Orleans no good. Dallas has gone just 1 of 6 from downtown in this final quarter. Murray against Irving. Pass to Thompson. Fires the 3. And good. Coming on the assist by Irving. Irving's got his 3rd assist of the night.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
Here's Hawkins. Takes the 3. Pure from 3-point range. Hawkins has got 7 now in this quarter.
This is their plan in the second half, to try to use the 3-point shot to shrink this deficit.
Pass to Thompson. Launches it. Another 3 for Dallas.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Well, what I love about his 3-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
Here's Hawkins. Embiid, a screen on Thompson. Hawkins can't get it to go.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
And he lobs it up to the rim. Oh, stolen by Embiid. Uses the glass on the layup.
They really rely on Murray as a shot creator. He makes a conscious effort to keep everyone involved.
Dallas leading by 7. Thompson outside. Pass to Washington. Lets the 3 fly. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Here's Boston. From downtown. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Lively's got rebound number 13 tonight with that one. Thompson outside. Irving with it. Here's the 3. Misi grabs the board. Murray from outside. Connects from downtown. And now it's just a 4-point Dallas lead.
And with confidence, Murray stepping up at a crucial point in this game.
Pass to Davis. Inside is Lively. And a slam dunk by Lively. That gives him a double-double.
Great pass to hit him in stride. Love to see teammates in sync with each other.
The Pelicans call timeout.
Get loud. Coming out on the floor, your Hoop Crew. Attention fans. Now on the court is your Hot Squad. Get loud and let them hear you. Anyone out there with a free t-shirt? These t-shirt kids are going activated. Make some noise.
And so it's Williamson who brings up the ball for New Orleans. They trail by 6. Embiid, a screen on Davis. To the inside. Whoa! Embiid with the slam!
And one thing you can say about Embiid, he never shrinks from the moment.
And for the Mavericks, they're shooting around 42% as we continue play in the 4th quarter. Here's Thompson. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Jones, the pass to Williamson. Embiid, a screen on Davis. Here's Williamson. Easy work for Zion inside.
Well, these are the moments Zion lives for. He loves to perform when the lights are brightest.
Dallas is shooting just 38% for this game so far. Outside Irving. The rebound by Embiid. Embiid's got 11 rebounds in the game. Williamson outside. Back to Murray to take the lead. Lively grabs the miss. The Mavericks leading. Thompson outside. Lively finds Irving. Now Davis. It falls!
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
Williamson passes to Murray. And it's all from three-point range.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
And now we've got an intentional foul.
Fourth team foul.
And here are the Mavericks now, and he commits the intentional foul.
Second personal foul. 15 foul. Now at the line for your Mavericks, Kyrie Irving. 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that puts him up 5. And so both free throws good, and it's a 6-point ball game.
That's exactly how to close out a game. Take advantage of every opportunity.
The Pelicans call timeout. .24 seconds left to play in the fourth. Pass to Jones. Back to Murray. This one for 3. And the rebound goes to Dallas.
Might be time for a little different approach. This shot hasn't been falling here in the second half.
Now at the line for your Mavericks, Washington taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And he hits both free throws here, and it's an 8-point ball game. The 3 is up. Lively grabs the miss. And so it's Dallas winning this one. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's seat down the stretch.
They really were, B.A. They played with great intensity on both ends of the floor, and they didn't allow their mistakes to get the better of them.
All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
I'm here now with Klay Thompson. And Klay, congratulations on the win. How satisfying is it winning games in front of this devoted crowd?
Well, we always want to put on a show for our fans. They deserve it. They show up every single night. And it's just fun to protect home court.
It's one of the best places to play in the league, no doubt. Thanks, Klay.
All right, Allie, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. Alongside Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports. And we present the
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, and with us from the sidelines tonight, David Aldridge. Now a look at the stats for Keegan Murray.
And the stat to look at is his steal total over the last 5 games. He's been focusing more on his defense, trying to be a disruptor, and it's made them a lot tougher on D.
And a look at the starters for the Pistons. The backcourt pair will be Cunningham and Ivy. Murray out there with Durham. And for Boston, Jason Tatum is out there with Antetokounmpo. And there's Porzingis. Then there's Dennis Schroeder. And it's Duke in at the 2. RJ, for the few teams already suffering big-time injuries, how do they keep up their spirits? How do they keep going?
I feel like the term next man up is overused, but what it comes down to is you need to have faith in the guys you have available.
Now, here's Ivy. Good, and the assist goes to Cunningham.
3 points. Oh, how about the quick thinking by Ivy? I love when he goes right at it with the shot.
Pass to Duke. Tatum on the wing. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Cunningham against Schroeder. Chalk up 2 there.
And he had all of us at the table quivering. What a move by Cade.
Here's Tatum coming off a solid outing against Miami. And he converts the layup.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now, here's Cunningham. Murray for 3. It's rebounded by Porzingis. Here's Boston now. It's a 3-point game. The 3 from Tatum. Trains the 3-pointer. Tatum's got 5 now.
I like everything he's doing so far offensively, finding his spots, making strong selections.
Murray, the pass to Cunningham. Off target from 3-point range. Boston's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Here's Porzingis. Takes it off the glass.
Inside, Porzingis can pretty much take what he wants. He's just too tall.
The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Cunningham passes to Ivy. Cunningham with it. Last game he had 28 points. Murray for 3. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Here's Porzingis. Up again. Detroit with the rebound. This game coming on the heels of their win against Chicago.
Yeah, and with most of the arena against them, they just banded together and trusted one another to make the right play.
Even with all that noise, when they had the ball, it never rattled them. Their offense was in tune like it was a home game.
The Pistons have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. And when you take a look at Jalen Duren, a big man, Greg, who seems to get better each and every season.
Well, you know, he averaged a double-double in his second season. I especially like how hard he goes after rebounds. This guy has a bright future in this league.
You know, you were talking about Giannis. He can put up 30 a game without taking many shots from the perimeter. That's a tall order these days, especially because he gets doubled every single time.
At the line for 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And the first one drops.
And what I love about Giannis, yeah, he's a superstar, an MVP, a champion, but best of all, Giannis is an incredible ambassador for the game.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
I think what makes Giannis special is how uncomplicated he is. The man is just an incredible, pure athlete who simply loves the game of basketball. That's all there is to it.
And timeout called by J.B. Bickerstaff. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over.
All right, fans, here comes Celtic Entertainment. Let them hear it. Get all fans on the court. Is your fight squad. Here we go, fans. Time to make some noise for the feature.
Now a list of guys who can shoot it as well as they can pass it. The point guards with the highest shooting percentage in the NBA. Fourth, Cade Cunningham.
As a point guard, you want to create the best possible shot every trip down the floor. And given the way these guys have shot the ball, it's not a bad idea every now and then for them to go it alone.
Yeah, and when you can shoot it like he can, why not? Just the threat of their shooting makes them more effective at this point.
Nice ball movement by Detroit. Murray, no good. And so it's Schroeder with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. And that one's good out of the Kumbo.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, pass to Ivy. Murray outside. Knocks down the three ball. Murray's got a couple of threes now in the first for the Pistons.
And you like Murray as a spot-up shooter, knows where to park himself, and always ready to receive the pass.
Schroeder passes to Tatum. And here's Porzingis. Just 5 to shoot. And out of bounds, the Pistons. Will take it. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, briefly spoke with Joe Mazzulla. We talked about how dialed in he is on Cade Cunningham in this matchup. Coach told me the key is not to let him get into a rhythm early on. That might mean you have to throw different defenders at him, maybe send him double teams too. Everything is on the table tonight. We'll see what they come up with for Cade. Guys?
All right, thank you, David. Now, here's Cunningham. He carries a very heavy load for him offensively, averaging nearly 32 points a game.
Well, not really his best quarter as far as scoring, but let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Pass to Murray. Lets it go from deep. Rebound, Boston.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Here's Duke. Ivy defending. And to Kumbo inside. No good that time.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Pass to Murray. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Last game for the Celtics, they pick up the win against Miami. Tatum setting the pick for Giannis. Here's Duke. Outside Tatum for the three. The rebound by Ivy. The Pistons trailing. Pass to Duran. Now here's Murray. Again, the miss by Murray.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Tatum no good. And, well, Detroit shooting 31% here early on. Not getting the shots they'd like. And the rejection by Giannis. From past the arc. Tatum's shot is off.
Well, despite some uneven shooting from him, they're still out in front.
Back to Ivy. Floats it up for Murray. Antetokounmpo with the steal. Pass to Duke. Kicks it out to Schroeder. And he lobs it up. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touch by Schroeder.
And a moment here to look at some of the stats for Tatum. He's averaging 28 points, 10 rebounds, and 5 assists. And you look at his huge role in their offense, a major contributor as far as putting up points.
He's just a natural scorer and someone this offense leans on to help shoulder the load and lead the charge.
And timeout call by J.B. Bickerstaff. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Harris is checked in for Detroit. Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. You look at Boston, 4th in the conference, an excellent season so far for them, though they'd like to jump into the top tier, maybe the top 3. And, of course, there's the Pistons, 2.5 games back.
And I think for the Pistons, they're one of those teams that hasn't quite figured it out this year. A lot of talent, a lot of heart, but nothing to put them up on that next level.
And you have to wonder if this roster can get to that next level. They have talent, but if it doesn't come together, they might have to shake it up. You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up, oh yeah, you're done.
Giannis outside. Tatum looking around. Pass to Schroeder. From outside the arc. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Schroeder's got 5.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
And he hits the bucket. Harris has got it all tied up now for the Pistons. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. And now, joining us on the line, Shams Charania with a recent development. Shams, what's the latest?
Thanks, Kevin. The story today from Boston Nation as the Celtics already have been altering the roster. They've made a blockbuster move. Bringing in a guy like Giannis can change everything for you. You can run the offense through him, foul line down. He's one of the best finishers we've ever seen. And, of course, there's the defense and rebounding, also elite. You add in the leadership he provides. This deal is a no-brainer.
Thank you, Shams. Great to hear from you as always. Now, here's Schroeder. And he also played a big role in their last game with Miami. 4 on the shot clock. Antetokounmpo passes to Porzingis. Rebounded by the Pistons.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Cunningham gets the bucket.
Cunningham is not shy about mixing it up down low. He's got a great feel around the rim.
Cunningham against Schroeder. Lets a floater go. Misses his second shot in 4 attempts from the field. Pass to Harris. Back to Cunningham. Pistons passing it around. Here's Ivy. No good with the triple. Boston's gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from three-point range so far in the first.
And you watch Jason Tatum, year to year, he is a model of consistency. Across the board, the numbers are pretty similar, and the effort never waned.
Tatum's shot is off.
Well, it isn't for a lack of effort when it comes to getting up to three-pointers, but not much to show for it. He's going to lose the green light here very early in this game if this keeps up.
Curran sets the screen for Harris. Buries it from three-point range. Harris has got 8.
And you just got to respect Harris's three-point shot. He is a very capable scorer from that distance.
Porzingis with a screen on Cunningham. The drive by Schroeder. And the shot goes in.
Oh, man, he's feeling it this quarter. They should be looking to get him going every trip down the floor.
Detroit leading by 3. On the wing, Harris. Curran sets the screen for Harris. A three-pointer off the mark. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Tatum passes to Antetokounmpo. Porzingis against Duran. Back to Porzingis. That one's not going to go. Great defense that time from Duran. Pass to Cunningham. Puts the move on. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on Dennis Schroeder.
Tough stuff from Cunningham inside, enduring the foul and able to get that one off.
2 shots.
That's good from Cunningham.
And it's easy to see why so many are so high on Cunningham, a talented guard who can do a little bit of everything.
And so Cunningham nails both of them.
Now he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
Covered by Cunningham.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Boston shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
At the line, Proctor. At the line for 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Marcus Esler's checked in for Cade Cunningham. And he makes both free throws. Pistons leading by 3. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Moore against Tatum. Now Moore. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. Shot clock at 2.
I think the defense will live with him taking mid-range jumpers. Maybe just a little bit more resistance.
Tobias Harris, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Detroit. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And guys, what's your take on the Pistons so far?
Showing a lot of confidence in their rotation. They went right to that bench when they needed points.
Sometimes you just need a change of pace. The bench delivered that.
Celtics trail by 3. Jason Tatum is out there with Jones. And it's Tillman in at the power forward position. That's the Boston 5. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen. Here now, a very select group of players in the NBA. Big men who can step away from the bucket and hit the 3. Keegan Murray, 3rd. 4th, Tobias Harris.
You know, there was a time in the league when you wouldn't see a group of big guys like this, but the game has evolved. Versatility now is why we see so many bigs that can just flat out shoot it from anywhere.
Okay, I'll say it. I'm still not a huge fan of big fellas taking threes, but when it comes to this group, I will make an exception.
Now here is Harris. 9-point game his last outing.
And usually that's a bucket for him, but look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
Outside Tatum. Over Moore. That one's in there. The Detroit lead is cut to just 1 point on the basket from Tatum. Analytics or the eye test? The optics or the numbers in front, Greg? When you're judging the performance of a player, what kind of criteria do you use?
Well, an MVP candidate recently said, my eye test tells me this guy's a terrible defender, but the analytics tell me he's a great defender. I'm confused, and I often feel the same way.
An active scorer, whenever Tatum forces the issue and goes at the defense, they have to compromise.
It's his first trip to the line.
He's been doing really nice work at the line. 83%.
2 shots.
That free throw, no good.
Now look, from the moment he stepped into this league, Jason Tatum has been a difference maker. Every team in the league is looking for guys like him. Long, athletic, and most importantly, winners.
That one drops. He ties it up. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Pass to Moore. Harris looking it over. Stewart a screen with the shot. And the basket by Harris. Harris has got 10 points.
The offensive success is due in part to his quality shooting. He hasn't wasted too many looks.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, thanks. Well, there's plenty of scorers on the Celtics, but Jason Tatum says, I'm going to get my shots. It's just about trusting the process. From experience, I understand that I'm good enough that I can relax and defer a little bit. Then in the fourth, I can score 20 in the quarter. Kevin, it sounds like he's figured it all out.
Thank you so much. You know, he can take over at any time, and it's fun to watch. DA, we thank you for that. And Boston has possession after the basket by Detroit. Goes up on the wing. And, yep, finally dropped after rolling around the rim. 13 points in the game.
We see this from Tatum often, and it never gets old. Just scoring at will.
Top of the key, Moore. Harris outside. Lock at 6. Stewart, a screen for Harris. And he may never be an all-star, but Richard, Tobias Harris has a big impact on the game.
And he came into the NBA as a three-man, but in a lot of ways he's become the prototype modern power forward, able to hold his own inside but also space the floor from three.
The first one falls.
A good percentage from here. Harris over 80% for his career.
And the Celtics making a change here. Swasson's checked in. And Harris drops them both.
A swing man that scores on all three levels. Harris is about as consistent as it gets.
Pass to Tillman. Here's Walsh for Murray. Walsh can't get it to go. Here's Sasser. Still yet to score. And the rejection by Tatum. For three, Harris. That's in. That's his fifth field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Tatum passes to Keita. Here's Walsh. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. For Boston, they have shot a good percentage from the free throw line so far. They've made 5 out of 6.
At the line, Walsh. At the line for 2 shots.
No good on the free throw, so both teams making some changes here. And no good on the second free throw, so he goes 0 for 2 there. Detroit leading by 4. Harris drives in. A moment now to see how the schedule is looking for Detroit. On Monday, they'll be matching up against Rudy Gobert and the Minnesota Timberwolves. And then on Wednesday, they'll be taking on Jonas Valanciunas and the Sacramento Kings.
And looking at that Nets matchup, there aren't many other meetings that are as evenly matched as this one. Both teams can give and take punches, and this one, I think, is going to come down to the wire.
And he makes the first.
And here in the second quarter, he's starting to work himself to the free throw line. That's a good move.
Detroit making a switch here. And Harris drops them both.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
Pass to Tillman. Now Porzingis. Outside Tatum. They get it again. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And with the pause in the action, let's look at the numbers for Dennis Schroeder. He's averaging 14 points a game, 6 assists, and 2 rebounds. Nothing about his numbers really jump out at you, but he'll come up with a timely play or two every game.
And that's what you need from some guys on the team. Not everyone can be an all-star. You need glue guys to find that success too.
First one falls for him. And the Pistons making a change here. Hendricks is checked in. He hits both from the stripe. Pistons leading by 4. And J.B. Bickerstaff is called a timeout. He wants to talk to his guys. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Celtics team.
And they're facing the team that dismissed them from the postseason last year. So certainly a little payback in mind.
And your Celtics, you dance team.
Simone Fontecchio. He's checked in for the Pistons. And, of course, free throws always so important. Here are the leaders. You look at Sasser, the best in the NBA. You put him on the line, and it's nearly automatic.
And you simply got to avoid sending him to the line. Absolutely no one has better form from the stripe than he does.
Pass to Stewart. And the dunk by Stewart.
Taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Now here's Schroeder. 7 points in the game. Outside Tatum. Back to Schroeder. Over Sasser. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Detroit leading by 6. The wide open look here for Porzingis. Drains it from beyond the arc. Porzingis has got 5 now.
And they are absolutely stroking it from beyond the arc.
Sasser with it. Hasn't made one yet. Pass to Harris. Puts up a deep 3. Rebounded by the Celtics.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Back to Tatum. That doesn't go on the chance to tie.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night. And while we've got a chance, let's check out the stats for Harris. And he's among the top 20 free throw shooters in the league. Doesn't waste many opportunities at the line.
And no one's been able to guard him out there. Defender's been trying to get physical with him. But time and time again, he just shrugs him off and drills it. And he knocks down the first one. A different look here for Detroit. Duren, he's checked in for Stewart, and it's Cunningham in for Marcus Sasser. Both free throws good from Fontecchio. And it's Schroeder with the ball. He brings it up for the Celtics. Trailing by 5. They come in fresh off a win against the Heat.
They shot the lights out from deep. Really stretched out the defense in that one.
Tough to keep the consistency from deep, but they did it last time.
As the game has gone along, they've got more and more aggressive on the backboard.
Back to Tatum. Outside, out of the Kumbo. They get it back. Here's Porzingis. The shot drops. His shooting percentage improves. He's 3 for 7 now with that basket.
And because he can score from all over the floor, Porzingis can find space inside. That's not the case for most 7-footers.
Now, here's Cunningham. He's got 8. And finished off by Fontecchio.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Celtics trail by 7. Schroeder outside. Here's Tatum. The 19-footer is on the money. Tatum's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
And even though they're down, it's not on him. He's been lights out on offense for them this quarter especially.
All sorts of time. Goes back up. And Harris lays it up and in. Harris has got the lead up to 7 now for the Pistons.
Talk about putting a team on your back. He has been dominant this quarter, and I don't think they are winning without him.
To the middle. And Porzingis gets it to go on the assist by Tatum. And it's 9 points for Porzingis.
After failing to get going in the first quarter, he's looked much better here in the second.
The Pistons have gone 7 of 14 in the second quarter, shooting to the tune of 50%. Fontecchio finds more. Duren a screen.
Wow, he got whacked on There shouldn't be much debate there.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Pistons.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
And additionally, they're doing a terrific job getting to the line tonight, and they're turning all those trips into early points.
He's off on the first. Ivy's checked in for Fontecchio. And the second free throw, good. Celtics trail by 6. Here is Tatum. 15 points in the game.
And when Tatum is aggressive like that, it's tough to keep him off the line.
This is his second trip to the line in this one.
At the line, Jason Tatum. At the line for 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Tatum. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. Pistons leading by 5. Here's Ivy. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And you have to appreciate the all-out effort Jay Ivy gives you on the court. He works so hard to find ways to get involved and prove he belongs here.
2 shots.
He misses the free throw.
The first thing people mention about Ivy is that explosiveness. The first step allows him to get downhill and really makes him effective in those ISO situations.
And he's good on the second. Celtics trail by 6. Now Schroeder, he has 7. Outside Tatum. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Detroit's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
And that's something Cunningham takes pride in. Sharp read with that pinpoint pass.
And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for Boston.
Timeout.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys.
All right, fans, it's dance dance time. Get ready to dance like everyone's watching. Look at those moves. Two left feet there. Bring those moves.
Celtics making a switch here. Walsh is checked in. And Detroit with a change here, too. Murray's checked in. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Schroeder against Cunningham. Here's Duke. He has yet to score. 5 on the clock. Antetokounmpo. He makes that one drop, only a second and 5 tries.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
Detroit leading by 6. Pass to Ivy. Duren sets the screen for Ivy. Porzingis with the steal. Here's Duke. Ivy defending. And here's Schroeder. Back to Antetokounmpo. 6 to shoot. Over Murray. Antetokounmpo. No good.
I don't know if he got in his own head there or what, because the defense can't really take credit for that miss.
Over the last few seasons, we've seen the resurgence of Porzingis. And Richard, it has been fun to watch.
Kevin, he's been effective on both sides of the ball. He's always been a good player, but his recent fit has really improved his play.
And the first one at the line is good. And so he makes both from the line. Celtics trail by 8. Pass to Duke. And stolen by Ivy. Here's Cunningham. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Antetokounmpo passes to Duke. Up top, Porzingis. Defended by Duren. Oh, that's blocked. And now the fast break. Ivy with the ball. Here's Murray. And the shot goes in. Murray's got the lead up to 10 now for Detroit.
Yeah, they've gone away from the triple as they look to protect this lead.
Here's Walsh. No scoring in this one. 6 on the shot clock. Kicks it out to Schroeder. Lets it go. And he hits the jumper for 2.
Smart decision to kick it out to another guy once the defense is fixated on him in the paint.
And it's Cunningham with the ball for the Detroit Pistons. Pass to Murray. And here's Cunningham. He's guarded by Schroeder. Duren with the screen on Schroeder. And Duren slams it in.
Assist. Just a fantastic decision maker. Cunningham giving it up in that two-man set.
Celtics trail by 10. Schroeder outside. Here's Duke. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got 3 assists in the game. Bounce pass from Cunningham. Murray kicks to Cunningham. Shoots the 3. Makes the shot. Basket number 4 this game. Brings him up to 4 for 9.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
And the dunk by Porzingis.
The ideal pick man. Porzingis has a giant frame and can roll to the hoop or pop it out and hit a J in this action.
Schroeder against Cunningham. 32 seconds left in the first half. Porzingis with the steal, and Duren slams it in.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
Schroeder looking around. Giannis against Murray. Antetokounmpo passes to Walsh. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very slow numbers.
2 shots.
The first free throw is good. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Now, here's Cunningham. He's got 13. Murray outside. And so we wrap up the first half. The Pistons on top, up by 8. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter.
59.
For that matchup with the Pacers, they have to be feeling pretty confident. Good teams win the games they're supposed to. We'll find out how good they are.
You can beat a team and still not be a good team. I want to see how they play.
And now back to this game. What a strong first half from Tobias Harris. He's been everywhere for them so far.
When we talk about underrated scorers in this league, Tobias Harris has to come up. All he does is go out there and get 20 points a night, and he's not a ball-dominant player.
No, not at all. Tobias is a great complementary player. He works in any system. Unlike you, Kenny, you should have been fired already.
And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. We've seen a tremendous game from Harris.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
So it's the Celtics now. 8-point game. Tipping off the second half. Here's J.B. Bickerstaff's 5. The backcourt pair will be Cunningham and Ivy. Jalen Duren is out there with Murray. Rebound by the Pistons. Ivy's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Cunningham outside. Offensive rebound. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And for the Celtics, they're shooting well. They're at 45%. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Shot clock at 6. The Celtics need to get a shot off. And it's Schroeder missing. Pistons leading by 8. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Ivy dishes to Murray. Cunningham left side. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. Cunningham's got 15 points.
Oh, nice to see Cunningham strike from mid-range. He obviously isn't afraid of mixing up his offense.
Here's Duke. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. And a chance now to look at the small forwards who have been dominant this season offensively. Second is Jason Tatum.
I mean, tremendously gifted athletically. I mean, we're used to seeing that at that spot on the floor, and they pretty much all give astonishing individual performances on any given night.
There's so many great scores at the small forward spot in the NBA. To make this list, you got to have a ridiculous amount of firepower.
And the first one at the line is good. And so Tatum nails them both. Pistons leading by 8. Cunningham with it. He's got 15. Three-pointer. And Tatum pulls it down. Tatum's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. The setup and the slam by Giannis.
And one of the most athletic players in the league. Giannis makes those alley-oop jams look easy.
Here's Cunningham. Duran up top. Cunningham against Schroeder. Duran with a screen on Schroeder. Back to Duran. And Duran slams it in.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for Boston. He carries a very heavy load for him offensively, averaging nearly 32 points a game. Now here's Porzingis, trailing here by 8. And here's Giannis. 8 points for him.
And a moment here to check out the stats for Giannis Antetokounmpo. 6th in rebounding and ranked among the top 10 in scoring. He can fill it up with the best of them.
And he's a top 10 rebounder this year for good reason. He's unbelievably driven, and he competes with you for the entire game. And he knocks down the first one. No good on the second free throw. Hey, RJ, what about Keegan Murray? He made the immediate impact in the NBA as a rookie, setting a record for three-point shots made, and he has continued to build on it.
A bit of a surprise as the 4th overall pick in the 2020 draft. Murray was the right fit. Big part of Sacramento ending that 17-year playoff drought.
The first one falls. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Schroeder outside. There's the triple. It's good. That basket, he's now 5 for 9.
And with the height to see over the defense, the eyes to spot the open man, Giannis continues to flourish as a facilitator.
And timeout call by J.B. Bickerstaff. He's ready to talk things through with the team.
Celtics Entertainment.
Detroit leading by 6. Pass to Duren. Down low. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Defensive foul.
Very few young players play with such poise. Murray doing just enough to finish for the bucket.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And to this point on the season, guys, 80% from the line. He's done a really good job.
One shot.
Murray's one of those guys who might be better suited for the NBA than college ball. More screens, more off-ball movement. He's talked about how much it benefits him.
Now here's Schroeder. He's got 12. Giannis outside. Misses the 3.
Yeah, that's a shame because I'm not sure the defense will let him get a shot that good again very soon.
Giannis Antetokounmpo, third personal foul, third team foul. At the line for the Pistons, number 00, 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Celtics trail by 11. Schroeder outside. Outside, Antetokounmpo. That 3 off the mark.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
The offensive rebound, Cunningham. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket. Cunningham's got 4 points in the quarter.
Just showing some grown man strength there. Cunningham gifted at working through the contact.
Bounce pass on Antetokounmpo. Here's Schroeder. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That's on Jalen Duren.
Third team foul.
All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Pistons.
All game long, they've been making it rain from the arc. And look, they've done it by feeding the hot hands.
And they've also played exceptionally well in the paint tonight, taking advantage of their opportunity to work inside.
That's good from Schroeder. Schroeder hits them both. Pistons leading by 11. Now Ivy. He's a solid producer, averaging nearly 22 points a game. Cunningham's shot is off. Boston's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. And there it is for him. Schroeder's got 16 points.
And man, is he in a zone right now. Seems like he can't miss.
Pass to Duren. Now here's Murray. Antetokounmpo defending. 6 to shoot. Duren with the screen on Schroeder. The Pistons need to get off a shot here. Porzingis with the block.
Big-time rejection from Porzingis. You must be careful trying to shoot when he's lurking nearby. Maybe they've been going to him a little too much. Now, he's having a great game, but his team is losing, and that is all that matters.
Cunningham against Schroeder. Murray outside. Back to Cunningham from downtown. Good on the triple. Cunningham's got 20.
First 3 of the half, second of the game. Can he heat up?
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Celtics making a switch here. Walsh is checked in. And here is our 2K leaderboard with the list of the NBA's toughest defensive teams over the course of the last 10 games. Third spot, the Celtics.
I mean, they've been impressive on the defensive end, and they may have caught a few teams on off nights, but you've got to give them credit. They've made scoring a chore when you look at their opponents.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo. He's got 9. Porzingis finds Tatum. Fires from deep. Detroit with the rebound. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Wide open look here for Murray. Offensive rebound. And Duren slams it in.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
And that's his MO. Be physical, get in position for the putback, and throw it down. The defense got to know that's what he's looking to do.
And it's Schroeder with the ball. He brings it up for Boston. Down by 12. Pass to Walsh. Back to Schroeder. Here's Giannis. Clock at 6. Porzingis with the ball. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. That's on Jalen Duren.
Teams try and get physical with Porzingis, and understandably so. But he is not having any of it right now.
Morris checked in for the Pistons. Marcus Sasser comes in for Cade Cunningham.
At the line with 1 shot.
That free throw good from Porzingis.
Yeah, and the work they've done at the line has been impressive here in the second half.
Pass to Duren.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Porzingis, first personal foul. 4th team foul. Shooting for Detroit, Duran at the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That one is off. And the league limiting players from making public trade demands, which I guess makes sense. That's a big change from the past, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it saves franchises from being put in a tough spot, keeps a player's trade value high, which helps the team they're leaving.
Good on the second free throw. Celtics trail by 10. Here's Schroeder. He's got 16. Tatum kicks it over to Schroeder.
Now let's take a quick look at the numbers for Moore. He's averaging about 7 points a game, 4 rebounds, and 3 assists. And to have a player who can fill it up like him coming in off the bench, what an asset.
He's crucial to the success of their second unit because he can keep that offense rolling.
First free throw is good. The Pistons making a change here. Harris is checked in. That misses, so he splits the free throws.
And then they continue to control the glass.
Ivy finds Duran. Not going to go that time. Nice D from Porzingis. Antetokounmpo passes to Walsh, and it's in there.
And how about the splendid floor vision from Antetokounmpo? A good decision maker, improves his passing each and every year.
Team is in the penalty. At the line, Walsh. At the line with 1 shot.
Detroit leading by 6. Pass to Sasser. Harris with it. Lets the 3 fly. That's good again. His 7th basket. 7 for 10 from the floor.
And this is the type of scorer Harris can be. Once he finds a rhythm, man, he's pretty effective.
Inside. Out to the right wing. Outside Tatum. Fires for 3. A 3 from Tatum.
He was solid in the first half from deep. He's a guy who can get hot. Let's see how he does here in the second.
Now, here's Ivy. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It goes on Jason Tatum.
And Ivy just so difficult to corral. Sometimes you have to foul him and hope he misses.
He's made 1 and missed 1 so far in the game.
And he's shooting his free throws to the tune of 75% this season. Fairly standard numbers.
No good on that one. Boston making a switch here. Cade is checked in. Stewart's checked in for Detroit. And he sinks the second. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for Boston. 7-point differential. Antetokounmpo passes to Schroeder. Here's Walsh. No good from outside.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
Harris kicks to Ivy. Gets the jumper from the corner to fall. Ivy's got 7 points in the game.
And lightning fast. Ivy has to get rid of it before the D can collapse there. And he did.
Antetokounmpo passes to Tatum. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
So far tonight, he's gone 4 of 6 at the line.
At the line for 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one.
And he's taking care of the hard part tonight, which is getting to the line. But he hasn't finished the job once he gets there.
He hits the second from the line. Here's Sasser. Nothing on the board. Pass to Moore. Stewart a screen. Pulls up. High post. Moore with the bucket.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Now here's Schroeder. Boston. No good that time either.
Ooh, might rush that one a little bit. Pretty clean look inside.
Harris passes to Moore. Here's Sasser. Stewart with the screen on Schroeder. 6 on the shot clock. No good from 11 feet. Celtics trail by 10. There's Giannis with the slam.
Giannis will take on any defender. Nice finish that time.
Detroit's gone 2 of 5 with the 3-point shot since coming out of the break. Pass to Harris. Off target with his 3. The Celtics have gone better than 53% from the floor since halftime, shooting 8 of 15. To the inside. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Tonight, he's gone 5 of 8 from the foul line. Boston making a switch here. Tillman's checked in. Toppin, he's checked in for Detroit. .143 left in the third. Pass to Moore. Back to Sasser. Tapping a screen on Tatum. Sasser the bounce pass. Antetokounmpo with the ball. And it's Toppin picking him up. Tillman's shot is off. Pistons leading by 5. Harris outside. And it's blocked. Tatum on the wing. He's covered by Sasser. Tatum no good. The Pistons shooting pretty well at 46% from the floor. Here's Harris. It's blocked. And a fast break now for the Celtics. Pass to Tillman. Toppin against Giannis. Here's Tillman. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Boston again missing. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And here's Moore outside. It's rebounded by Walsh. Walsh has got 4 rebounds now tonight. 3-pointer. That shot no good. Moore up top. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Pistons lead by 5. And we're just moments away from the start of the fourth quarter. Stay with us. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
He does do a great job steering the ship for them out there and keeping the offense clicking.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. They've got Jason Tatum, and it's Queta in at the 5. That's the Boston 5. Here's Harris. Rebounded by the Celtics. Tillman's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Walsh. Pass to Tatum. Over Sasser. A 3. Hits the three-point bomb.
Intelligent play by Tatum, moving the ball to get an open shot.
On the wing, Harris. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Yeah, terrific play right there. Great strip to finish through the contact.
First team foul. At the line for the Pistons, Tobias Harris at the line for 1.
One shot.
Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Pass to Queta. Here's Walsh. The three-pointer, no good. To the paint. Here's Stewart. And the dunk by Stewart.
And although he's undersized at his position, his vertical, yeah, that'll clean up a few mistakes.
Celtics trail by 7. He's covered by Sasser. Pass to Walsh. Here's Tillman. Tapping, covering. Just 2 to shoot. Count it. Good.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
Detroit leading by 5. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Moore finds Harris. Back to Moore. Pistons passing it around. Stewart a screen. Puts up a deep 3. And Tatum pulls it down. Celtics have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Can't connect from short range.
I'm not sure what happened there. His family's in the building. I don't know. You have to finish those.
Here's Harris, and there's the drive. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
You see the athleticism that Harris possesses, using it on that drive, and draws the foul.
At the line for 2.
That's good from Harris. Dennis Schroeder's checked in for the Celtics. And so he hits both. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Back to Tatum. Over Moore. It'll go, and the Detroit lead is cut down now to just 5 on the basket from Tatum.
Over the years, Tatum has limited the amount of mid-range jumpers that he takes, but it is still a natural part of his game.
And Detroit has possession. Sasser with it. And here is Harris. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
Yeah, easy call.
Third team foul. At the line for the Pistons, Tobias Harris, 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Harris. Kate Cunningham's checked in for the Pistons. And Harris drops them both. Here's Schroeder. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the 4th quarter. The 3. Shot number 12 goes in. He's made 7 of 12 now.
That gives him his second 3 of the half, 3 total for the game.
Cunningham for 3. Drills it from outside. Cunningham's got 23 points.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Take that, he says. I see your 3, and I'll raise you another 3. That is a hard-won rebound, a man's rebound right there. Way to battle for it inside.
Stewart, a screen for Cunningham. And the Pistons getting another bucket right there.
I love the mentality of Cunningham tonight, looking for his shot, and boy, is he producing.
Now Schroeder. Here's Walsh. Off target from outside.
They're losing because he is struggling so bad, and he has not looked comfortable all game. It hasn't been his best game, but his team is still doing just enough to be up.
And it's Schroeder missing. Pistons leading by 9. Pass to Cunningham. Great D that time from Tatum. And Schroeder's got the ball here for Boston. And the layup falls. He's got 22.
Efficiency has been the hallmark right now down the stretch. He is making the most of his opportunities.
Pistons have gone 4 of 8 in this 4th quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. Here's Cunningham, and it's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Detroit will retain possession.
Detroit ball.
And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest, going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
So it's the Pistons now. They lead by 7. 6 to shoot.
And you can see that quick twitch athleticism. Ivy is likely to spend a lot of time at the line in this league.
Team foul. Shooting for Detroit. Ivy taking 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
And that one falls for Ivy. Murray's checked in for more. Good on both. Here's Antetokounmpo. Here's Tatum. The flush by Tatum.
See, this is what Tatum is capable of. Look, he is a sensational scorer. Like, we understand that. But when he gets into a rhythm, whew,
Pistons leading by 7. Pass to Ivy. Inside, Duren. The rebound by the Celtics. And it's Antetokounmpo, top of the key. Stripped away. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. Here's Duren. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
And he's been much more assertive here in the second half, getting to his spots, executing with ease.
Shooting for Detroit. Duren at the line for 1.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Free throw, no good for Duren. Celtics trail by 9. Schroeder with the ball. Duren picks him up. Pass to Tillman. This ball movement by Boston. Porzingis sets the pick for Schroeder. No good from the wing.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
The fader. Here's Duren. Tries to keep it alive. And they get it back. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Team is in the penalty. At the line for the Pistons, Duren, 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
That free throw, no good. Celtics making a switch here. Duke's checked in. Good on the second free throw.
He's upped his aggressiveness, wanting to get to the line more and doing just that.
Antetokounmpo against Murray. Antetokounmpo, no good.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Murray, good.
And look at the inside presence already for Murray. It'll be fun to watch this young man grow.
Celtics trail by 12. Schroeder outside. And off the prior, and in it goes.
It's harder to thread those passes inside, but the reward is evident.
Detroit with the ball. Cunningham kicks to Murray. Back to Cunningham. To the inside. Porzingis with the steal.
Detroit foul. Ivy, 4th personal foul. 1st team foul. At the line for your Celtics, David Duke. At the line for 2 shots.
And the first one drops. Both good from the line that time. So it's the Pistons now. 8-point game. Cunningham passes to Duren. Now Murray. Cunningham outside. Duran with a screen on Schroeder. Cunningham for three. Rebound by the Celtics. Porzingis has got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Tatum kicks to Porzingis. Pass to Tatum. Tatum setting the pick for Giannis. From 12 feet out. Giannis says, "Get off me!"
And it takes a lot to shake Antetokounmpo's concentrations. He's so adept at finishing those difficult shots.
Here's Ivy. Murray outside. Pass to Cunningham. Shot clock at 6. Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. Giannis has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Out to the right wing. Schroeder outside. Rebound, Detroit.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Celtics trail by 6. Outside Tatum. Pass to Porzingis. Here's Duke. Fires the 3. And he's good on the 3 ball.
Porzingis creates so much space when he's out there. It allows him to make passes just like that.
And it's Cunningham with the ball for Detroit. Trying to get something going. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
You got to do more than that to keep the ball out of his hands down low.
Agreed. He's just too dominant inside. So you're better off stopping him from getting the ball in the first place.
Here's Giannis. After the basket by Detroit, he gets that one. And that's 18 points for Porzingis.
Just a huge shot by Porzingis. He welcomes the chance to come up big for his team.
Here's Ivy. Pass to Cunningham. Duran with a screen on Schroeder. Cunningham passes to Duran. And Duran slams it in.
That is a perfect placement of that dime. Just guided it right to him.
Boston's gotten 3 of their 6 3-pointers to fall here in the 4th. Right side Tatum. Kick out to Giannis. On the 3 off target.
That is not the shot they needed there. You gotta work it around and get a better look.
Cunningham dishes it to Ivy. Duran sets the screen for Ivy. The shot's good. Now it's a 7-point Detroit lead.
It's hard to defend Ivy on the perimeter. Get up on him, and you're risking the blow-by, sag off, and he's got room for that jumper.
Now here's Tatum. Lock at 6. Antetokounmpo finds Porzingis. Shoots over Duran, and it's Porzingis that time on the assist by Antetokounmpo. Porzingis has got 9 points here in the second half. Schroeder against Cunningham.
Gotta respect that Cunningham takes charge, making something happen and drawing the contact.
The line from the Pistons, Cade Cunningham taking 2 shots.
Take a break. 2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
He knows how important it is converting at the line and building up this lead.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks, guys. Listened in to what Joe Mazzulla told his team. Now, he begged his players to keep it simple out there and told them one possession at a time. Don't look at the scoreboard. What's most important is running our plays and being aggressive defensively. We'll see if they can follow that game plan. Guys?
Thank you, David. Giannis passes to Duke. To the middle. Cuts off the pass. Now, here's Cunningham. Pass to Ivy. Lets it go with a three. It doesn't go for him. 35 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Here's Duke. Covered by Cunningham. Schroeder against Ivy. From outside, off the mark. Here is Cunningham. So it's Detroit with the W. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother. I mean, road team, home team, all I know is they were the better team.
Well said. And that about wraps it up. So for our reporter, David Aldridge, and our analysts, Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. We thank you for watching tonight's game. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game, Cade Cunningham.
looking pretty